Welcome to today's short clip on how to measure a cutter head. The key here, we have a groove cutter on a flooring. So on the outset, it looks quite complicated, but today we'll show you how easy this is. So we've got a cutter block, just like we'd go to put on a machine. We're going to put it on a quick measuring stand here. So, what are the key things we need before it goes to a machine? Firstly, we've got to check that the tool is correct. We've got to make sure all the cutting edges are in the same cutting circle. Secondly, we have to get measuring points. From these measuring points, we can then go and set the machine up and make that no more difficult than tying up your shoelace. So firstly, let's just check to make sure this cutting tool is correct. I'm going to quickly check that all the cutting tips are in the same cutting circle. And very quickly, we've identified this is perfect. So now, we've got to go and get the measurement we need in order to set the machine up. But essentially, all we require is to find out the smallest cutting diameter on the cutter head, because it is the highest part on the piece of timber. Here, on R2, becomes the smallest cutting edge, is the highest piece on the piece of tongue and groove. So as long as I measure that, it's the only dimension I require in order to set my machine up radially perfect on a spindle moulder or on a moulding machine. So firstly, one of the key principles is we get the minimum cutting circle. So we bring up a knife, bring it into focus, and you can see how it goes out of focus. And when it comes clear, I know I'm in the right position, and I simply bring it up to the line. When I come up to the line, it gives me a defined measurement, and that becomes my radial point. This is the dimension that we'll put in the digital readout on the moulding machine. The second and final point we need is where it sits on the shaft, where that is located. So we reference that off. We get a reference point on the tool. We have a dimension here from the digital readout. These are calibrated. So from this dimension, we quickly check a drawing. We subtract the profile dimension from this one to give us our position. And it's no more difficult than this. So now we have that tool measured. We have the radius, where it sits in and out. We have the position, where it sits up and down. Now the tool is ready to go to the machine.